Hello beautiful people, I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Ever since I posted about MCo Beauty on my Instagram account, I did an Insta Stories unboxing because they sent me a few things, and I also did an Insta Story on how to shave your face. So ever since I posted those, so many people have been asking me about MCo Beauty. Yesterday, I was informed that Woolworths was having a sale on the MCo Beauty stuff. So I got very excited and I went up and bought a whole bunch of MCo Beauty. So I thought I would try it out for you guys. Now, they did send me some stuff, as I said, the other day. So they sent me a bunch of brow things. So I didn't buy any more brow things when I went to Woolworths. But they sent me Precision Brow Pencil. This one here is a universal shade. I have used this one. I do like it. You only have to use very light pressure for it. That's how universal shades work. They work off your how much pressure you use to apply the product. It goes on really nice and smooth. You see there, that was quite light. I didn't put a lot of pressure on that one there. And I've also used the facial and brow razor they sent me. You would have seen on my Instagram stories. If you haven't, I will try and put it in one of those saved things. I didn't save it at the time, so I'm gonna have to go back through the archives and find it again. But I will try and put it on one of those, you know, the ones that are there. What are they called? The highlights, sorry. I will try and add it to one of the highlights so you can see me using the facial and brow razor. So many people have actually reached out to me and asked me about these. I love shaving my face, as weird as it sounds, but I find my makeup sits nicer, my skin feels smoother, love it. So if you haven't already, they have the facial and brow razors and they come in a 3-pack, which is awesome. And then they also sent me 2 other brow products which I haven't used yet, so I'll be using them today. So the Tattoo Brow, which is the microblading ink pen. That looks super fun. Let me do a swatch of that for you. Never used one of these before. It does like the little lines, like little strokes, so excited to try that one today. And they also sent me the More Brows Brush On Fiber Gel, which haven't used this one either. We'll be using both of them today. The rest is all stuff that I have purchased myself. So we'll get right into it and testing out these MCo Beauty products. Right, hair is up, let's get into this. So MCo Beauty, if you are not aware, is a sister brand to MCo Cosmetics. So MCo has been around in Australia for many, many years. And I believe it was late last year that they launched their second brand, which is MCo Beauty, which is their more affordable range. So, and it's also found in Woolworths. So you can find it on their website or at Woolies. Now, it is not in every single Woolworths, or every single Woolworths won't have the full range. I had to go to 2 yesterday to track it down. So MCo Beauty and MCo are both cruelty free. They are certified by PETA. So the first thing I'm going to use, so I can then go ahead and set my face, because I had got their Highlight and Glow Creamy Highlighting Strobe Stick. I love these little chubby sort of stick ones, so very excited to try this. There was 2 shades. There was this one here, which is champagne, and there was more of a deeper shade that was more on the pinky side. The other shade did look like it could double as a blush, but I could be wrong. I haven't used it. So it's just one of these little chubby stick things. I'll do a swatch on the back of my hand. Oh, you see it? That looks nice. Okay, so I'll draw it on. I haven't set my base yet. And then I'm just going to tap it out with my finger, how I normally would with these sort of products. A little bit up above my brows, like I always do. That's really pretty. I love these sort of chubby sticks. These ones are so great to just throw on if you were wearing like tinted moisturizer or something. Oh, like look at it. That is really pretty. The nose. Put that in. I'm gonna be glowing after this. Yes. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set my face. So other face things I got. They have also got this Shimmer Brick Bronze and Shimmer Brick Blush. So this is quite pretty. So it's Instant Glow and Shimmer. Illuminate skin to achieve a strobing effect. Blah, 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 blah. Easy to blend, buildable coverage. Gives skin a multi-dimension sculpted look. So this one here is the bronze one. So it's got an bunch of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of different colors that you blend together. I'm going to take my angled blush brush and we're going to see how it goes as a bronzer. It doesn't look excessively shimmery, which is nice because I was worried about that because I don't want to look crazy shimmery. I might focus my brush on these last 2 shades here because this one and the top one are quite shimmery. Oh crap. Okay, that deposited a lot of colour that I didn't want to do. It's got, all those 2 shades have got quite a red base. I'll try and do over the 4 colours that aren't highlight. That might help. It is a glowy one, definitely a glowy bronzer. So if you're after a matte one, not gonna be for you. And I definitely would not try and contour with this because of the fact that it has that glow in it. It's going to do the opposite effect of what you want and is not going to make you look chiseled. It's going to emphasize that area. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of this one. I'm going to try and tone that down with my brush a little bit. I don't think I like the colours of this one for myself as a bronzer. I feel like it would make a nice eyeshadow pan. Bronzers can very easily double as eyeshadows, but not loving the colour of this one as my sort of go-to bronzer. It's just giving me too much shine. So I'm just going to take my fan brush and I'm just going to get into that first shade and we'll see how that works as just a highlight. Oh, that's quite nice. So if you do have this and you find that it's not working for you as a bronzer, I would definitely use the top shade as a highlight and the other shades in it on the eyes. We can't have makeup going to waste. Now I'm going to take the blush shimmer brick and we'll see how that one goes for the blush. This one looks like it's got some really pretty tones in it. That's the blush one there. Those colours look so pretty. I'm just going to take a clean angled blush brush and I'm going to go over the whole pan, picking it up, and we'll see how that looks. That's really glowy. That one's quite a pretty colour. Again, very shimmery. I mean, they are called a shimmer brick, so not really surprising. So I actually prefer this one to the bronze one. If you have got really enlarged pores and you don't want to be emphasizing them, obviously, probably give both of them a miss because shimmers are going to emphasize texture on the skin. I don't feel like it's emphasizing mine excessively, but you can see there I am super glowy on the cheeks. I feel like I probably would reach for this one more than the bronze one for on my face. Alright, now we're going to go on to eyebrows. So I might actually zoom you in so you can get a closer look at the brows. So I'm going to take the tattoo brow pen here again. So this one comes in different shades. They sent me the medium dark shade. It says, for brush on hair like brows that last all day, MCo Tattoo Brow Microblading Ink Pen features a micro fork tip applicator that creates hair-like strokes to create natural looking brows with fullness and definition. Achieve perfect eyebrows daily in just a few seconds. Okay, so I have brushed up my brow hairs so we can get in there. We're going to take the pen. I'll start in my midsection because I don't want to stuff this up. Light, short strokes. Okay, so when you get to the tail end, I'm sort of twisting it a little bit so it's taking up less space. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. It is really easy to get a nice precise line under there with it. That's really cool. Super easy to use. I like this. Just gonna brush it through. Look at that brow. That looks like a nice brow. I like this. This is good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the more brows brush on fiber gel. This one here is again in the shade medium dark. This one also comes in 2 shades, light medium and medium dark. So these ones here, it's like a tinted gel and it has got some fibers in it. So these are really good if you have got really fine eyebrows or very light eyebrows. These regularly don't work much on my eyebrows because I do have quite dark eyebrows and a lot of hair. So we'll see how this goes. Now I usually start midsection again, and then when I have less on my brush, I will then go into the front section of my brow. Oh yeah, they definitely make you look like you have bushy brows. Wow. You can't really see a difference on my brows, like color wise, due to their darkness, but they do look a lot bushier in person now than what they just did. Like that too. And now we're going to do eyeshadow. I have not set my concealer on my eyelids because sometimes eyeshadows work best with a tacky base, and I've been doing that a lot lately. Now I already opened this yesterday because I got too excited. Eyeshadow palettes are like my favorite makeup thing ever. This is the Eyeshadow Trend palette. So this one is 12 rich, highly pigmented shades for infinite on-trend looks. Easy to blend, highly pigmented shadows. We will see about that. From mattes to metallics. There's no names on the palette. I don't mind. That doesn't faze me in any way. Go do some mattes along the top first. I'm going to take the deepest shade here. I'm going to let it fall out. That's alright. And I'm just going to pack that along the crease. That looks crazy at the moment. It's not staying like that, okay? Then I'm going to take a clean eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up this lighter shade here. This one looks like it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's not shimmery. And I'm going to buff that along the top of that first shade. These are applying really nicely. Okay, and now I'm just going to take on a floppier eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take the lightest matte shade, which is this one here, the skin color one, and I'm just going to soften up the top a little bit more. Repeat that on the other eye. Now, we are going to go ahead and cut the crease with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So, who is mine? Right, now we have done that. I am going to take some shimmers now. I think we're going to use, I want to use this, I might go a darker one on the outer section, which will be this darker purple one, and then go the lighter pink and then the really light one. Let's see how that goes. We could stuff this up. We'll see. So I'm going to try it with a brush first. So I'm going to pick up the lighter shade with the brush first. And then we'll see whether we should go in with the finger or a wet brush instead. So far I'm liking this eyeshadow palette though. It might be better to go in with a finger. Let's try the finger. Or it could just be the colour actually. Oh, it was just the colour. It blends in with the concealer. Yeah, I do feel like the shimmers are going to work better with your finger. Most do. So what I'm going to do is apply it first with my finger. And then blend it out with the brush. I'm going to wipe off that brush and we're going to go in with the super pinky one now, which is there. Now, those two shades look quite nice. They look quite light. You probably can't see them on camera. I'm going to go into that deeper one now on the end, which is this one over here. I am actually going to try that pink one that we put in the center wet, just to see. Oh yeah, seeing a lot more sparkle on it. Those shades went on quite nice. I'm quite impressed. Okay, so we're going to leave the bottom bit for a second because I want to try out their winged eyeliner stamp that they have also got. So this is a 2-in-1. It's got the liner and the stamp. The stamp itself is, you can use it on both eyes. So it's got the wing section, which is the diamond shape. Oh my god. Okay, it's not coming out as, maybe I need to give it a shake. It's coming out a bit patchy. It's not coming out great. And then the eyeliner, oh, that's a better felt tip. That's the felt tip there, so that's more the style I like. Let's do a line. Oh, that's black. There you go. So, I am going to line the eye first and then stamp like I normally do. Okay, I'm going to line it up. Well, okay. The liner, the stamp bit does not seem to be working as well as what it should be. So I've got a little bit of a line there that I can base off. So I'm going to correct it with the line side. Okay, if the stamp was working, I would like this winged eyeliner. I'm hoping I just got a dodgy one. I'm just going to shake it a little bit more before I do the second eye. Okay, it's raining now, so sorry if you can hear it. So we'll try the second eye now. The liner side of this I actually really like. Now, I have been shaking my pen. Let's see if we get anything else out of this stamp. Cross your fingers for me. No. Alright, I feel like, and I'm stamping this all over me, I just feel like the ink is not distributing properly. It's there, you can feel the ink is there. It's not feeling dry or anything, it's just I don't feel like it's distributing properly. But the liner side of it is really nice. It went on really smoothly, it's really nice and black, dries down matte. Gonna do the bottom lash line now. I am going to take the vibrant matte one there. Okay, and now I'm going to take the darker purple shimmer one and put that on the outer section. Now on to mascara. I've got 2 mascaras to try of theirs. So I have got, I'm going to do one on each eye so we can see the difference. I have got the Fiber Lash Brush On False Lashes. Have not used the Fiber Lash for years, so we'll give this one a go. And I've also got their most popular one, which is the Extend Lash. This one here is a tubing formula. I love tubing formulas. Tubing formulas are very, you either love them or you don't. I'm one of the ones that loves them because they come off so easily. They don't transfer under the eyes. They come off easily just with water. Like, to me they're great. So, okay, and I will use the Fiber Lash first. So, what are my instructions? Step 1, apply 1 coat of the Fiber Lash Brush On False Lash Extension Mascara. So that's the side that's black. I don't feel like the mascara itself is doing a great deal. That's my lashes there. Personally can't tell that much of a difference. Then it says step 2, immediately coat 1 lash of the lash fibers. Immediately while it's still wet. And this is where I end up hating fiber lashes because all the fibers end up in my eye. Finish, wait a few seconds to allow the fibers to settle. Okay, you can see there they're like looking white and wispy. So we've waited a few seconds, we're going to go in with a second coat of the extension mascara. Alright, well that definitely made them look longer. It did not necessarily make them look very thick at all. Like they look quite thin. So that is them there, that's on the side that has it, this is on the side that doesn't. To me, they look longer, they do not look thicker. Generally I want a thicker lash as well as longer, but if you're looking for length, that works quite well for length. I'm going to pop some on the bottom, just the black one. I'm not going to put the fibers under there. That would just be silliness. Now we're going to go into the Lash Extend, which is the best selling formula. So this one here comes in a white tube. It did come in a pink one, so I did see it with the pink container, so your Woolies may have the old packaging. So let's apply this. Ah, yes. It's so much better already. That's it there with 1 coat. This eye. Again, it's not giving them the biggest amount of volume, but I am preferring the formula to the fiber one. Like, it went on a lot darker and looked like it did more from the get-go. I'm going to do a second coat now. Okay, you can even see there on the bottom, this side here looks a bit better than this side. In my opinion, like this one's blacker and it makes them look longer. Well, I don't have the best eyelashes in the world anyway. That's it there on my eye chart. The fiber one is making the top look longer. But out of the two, I am preferring the Extend Lash. This is the last thing I have to try from them. I have now got their magnetic false lashes. So they come in here and it's got the little magnetic strips to hold them in place while they're in there. And then so you're pretty much just sandwiching your lash in between 2 false strips. You can't trim them or anything because they have a magnet there. Okay, so it's got the little magnets there. And so what you're supposed to do, place it on the top first. As close to the lash line as possible. And try not to blink. And oh yes. So natural, so amazing. No one's ever going to know. It's not like it's hanging on by a thread to my lashes. I'm gonna try that again. Ow. Ah! Oh my god, I just jammed my skin in there. Okay, we're gonna try the other eye now. Like, in theory, these seem amazing. Okay, who is buying magnetic lashes and actually using them and successfully using them? Because I need to talk to you. I just don't know why you'd bother. Okay, so definitely no on them. I am just going to put my normal falsies on and I will come back and have a chat. Okay guys, so that is everything on. So my top picks from MCo Beauty would have to be all the brow products. I really enjoyed all the brow products. I especially love that tattoo brow, this one here that I used today. It was really easy to get that sharp line underneath. They look quite natural still. The more brows I feel like would be better if you have got fair and fine eyebrows because it colors them in. Mine are too dark to really see, but the gel itself is holding very well in place. The Shimmer Brick in the blush shade, really like this. If you do have texture on that sort of area of your face, probably maybe give it a miss. I really like the color of this and the shades in it. Again, this can double as eyeshadow, same with the Bronze Brick. We'll get to the Bronze Brick in a minute. I also really loved the highlight and glow stick in Champagne. Love this. That was really nice. It went on really nice and smooth. Didn't disrupt my foundation. Love that. And the standout for me today has got to be the eyeshadow palette. I did not have high expectations for this, but I actually really love this palette. Out of the mascaras, I mean, I have pretty shitty lashes in general, hence why I wear falsies a lot. But the Extend Lash is the one that I would pick up out of the two. I would also definitely 100% pass on the magnetic lashes. I just, no words. The Bronzer Shimmer Brick, I personally don't like it as a bronzer because of the amount of shimmer in it. It is called a shimmer brick, but as an eyeshadow, it would be very nice. The winged eyeliner stamp, had the stamp actually been working, you can see I have tried to get it to work, and even though I can feel the ink coming out, it for some reason is not distributing evenly. Let me find another patch where I haven't. It's not distributing across the whole stamp, which therefore is going to make it more difficult for you when you're filling it in. Obviously, if you're paying for a stamp, you want the stamp to actually be working. The actual liner side on it was great, but as mine is not performing correctly, I would say no. And there is everything that I tried from MCo Beauty. So overall, not a bad brand at all. Some of the products obviously hit and miss, but some good little gems there. So yeah. Let me know if you've tried any MCo products and what you love and don't love. And hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!